Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of It's Game Time. I just want to go ahead and start this episode by saying that after this episode, I am taking a break from YouTube and Twitch. Granted, I haven't been streaming in weeks, really, but to make a long story short, for those who don't know, um, I work two jobs and I am a family man on top of trying to do Twitch and YouTube and on top of doing professional wrestling. And needless to say, my plate is overfilled, to really be honest with you. There is so much going on in my personal life right now that to make a long story short, I don't have the mental capacity to I'm not going to say continue doing this. I'm not stopping this or quitting this or anything, but I don't have the mental capacity right now, I guess you could say, to provide the content in the way that I feel it needs to be provided, if that makes sense. I don't want to do something half-ass or whatever or whatnot, but I did say I was going to come out this week with an episode, actually two episodes, but I'm only able to do one. I have so much going on, it's not even funny. So bear with me, that's about the best I can say. Hopefully my hiatus is not going to be that long. I'm looking no more than a month, hopefully sooner. I'm still going to be on TikTok, even though I hardly post on TikTok, but I'm still going to be on TikTok, at least try to provide some content. The plan is to build a crowd or whatnot on TikTok and then bring them over to YouTube and or Twitch eventually. So hopefully in the long run, maybe I might actually get somewhere doing this. But until then, I need to take a break after this episode. With that being said, today's episode is called Who Are You Going to Call? I've waited a very long year for this. I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. Granted, my funding don't really show it, but let me just say that I am a huge Ghostbusters fan. The end of 2021, Hasbro did basically a Kickstarter to get people to send money, I guess you could say, so they can make a mass production of the Egon Spengler Proton Pack. And the stars and everything aligned at the right time, just right for me to actually land this. Because I'm not going to lie, $400 is not really easy to drop outside of a bill, I guess you can say, in my shoes. So this is a review of how I feel about the Hasbro Egon Spengler Proton Pack. Let's get into it. So this is the box that the Proton Pack has come in. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now, I've already opened this and everything. I put everything back the best that I can, I guess what you could say. I did mess around with it last night to show off some stuff. But outside of that, everything has already been open. So I guess this is an unboxing video of a already unboxed deal. So let's go ahead and get into it. I do admire the detail of this box. It's basically a military crate with the Ghostbusters insignia on it. Obviously it's a plastic box or whatever or whatnot, but or cardboard box, excuse me, but still. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this bad boy open. And you're basically greeted. I already kind of tore the sticker off here. There was a little packet of, I guess you could say, wax paper or whatever or whatnot. And it was loaded with stickers. One thing that I do like was the Spengler journal. Like, basically got everything in his journal, from stuff from Ghostbusters 84 all the way up to Afterlife. And at first, when I lift this box right here, I thought it was just a regular box, which it kind of is or whatever or whatnot. and there's tape all around it. So I was about to actually cut the tape open, and then I realized there was more boxes in front of this or in this, and then I noticed this arrow right here, and then it quickly dawned on me. I was like, oh, this is Spangler's secret compartment dealamajig from Afterlife. So you just move this to the side, lift this bad boy up, and Lord and behold, there's more stuff. Actually, this box right here was also in it. Looks, basically kind of ghost trap-ish. Inside this box is actually interchangeable heads of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So I thought that's cool. Excuse the mess, but I have to redo all that and everything. I gotta find more spots and everything and whatnot. So yeah, it's a hot mess right now. Like I said in the opening, there's a lot going on. But this, I forgot what was in this, honestly. Let's see. Try to open it real quick. Oh yeah. So this is the slime that you put on the Ghostbusters Proton Pack, the little green slime that you see in the pictures or whatnot. So there's that. I haven't messed around with that, so there's that. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open and get to the meat and potatoes. Okay, there's a little piece of paper that has like all the stickers and everything. As it's grabbing on the more wax paper and stuff. But here you have, try to open it up right here, the Egon Spangler journal. And like I said, like there's literally details of everything in here. It's not really a big book, but there's everything from Ghostbusters 1, 2, and Afterlife. Even in the very back, they have the characters from Afterlife and, the pictures of 84. Like, everything is so... This is awesome. That's about really the best I can say. This is I don't know where I want to put this, but it's awesome. Now, and like I said, the stickers, the same stickers from Proton Pack and everything and all that good stuff. I haven't thought about where I'm going to put it. Maybe I can probably replace the stickers for that Proton Pack. I'm not 100% sure yet. So here's the meat and potatoes. And this thing is massive. This thing is very, very well detailed. I love it. Now, it is, I guess you could say, primarily plastic-ish or whatnot. But it's kind of like the good plastic. But I'm not knocking it too much. It's kind of a con, but it's a small one. In my personal book, there's plenty of people that I know, they basically build their stuff out of fiberglass. They built their stuff out of, I've seen some people build their Proton Pack out of foam. So I'm not going to knock the plastic too much. If anything, is pretty good plastic and everything is well detailed. You have your ion rod here. It comes off and on, just kind of snapping on like so. Yeah, and there you go. There's a whole deal. But there's something under the box, so honestly I'm gonna have to stop and clip so I can pull this massive thing out and show what's under this. So now we got Big Beefy out. We'll go ahead and remove all the plastic here. And under all the plastic is actually, I got the box upside down, but no big deal. Oh man, might actually have to put the phone down or the camera down so I can pull this thing out. Yeah, let's do that. So since there's nothing else in the box, I just went on ahead and took the bottom part out and closed the box. But this is just the box for the proton pack. Whatchamacallit? The proton pack holder or the stand or whatnot. I have not obviously really put it together or take it out, whatever or whatnot. But it's a pretty simple assembly. Also here, is it in here? I could have sworn I opened this box. That's strange. Really could have sworn I opened this box. I might have to look into that because there was another box or whatever or whatnot that had the holes in it, which that honestly feels like the holes. It looks like the holes, but I could have sworn that I've already taken that out and it was in something else. That's kind of weird. Now I got to see what this is. So I know I've opened this, and here's the holes right here. For the wand. Unfortunately, I don't have the wand. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, because that's where it connects to. And I believe that section should be where it connects to the pack. I actually probably might have to look into that. But I don't have the wand, unfortunately. That's going to be my next thing I'm going to get within the next week or two. This is a bag full of brackets and stuff for what I don't know. Once again, I'm going to have to look into that and everything. But that's basically the unboxing. Now I'm going to basically put everything back together outside of the pack and go from there. So the detail of this pack is insane in my personal opinion. The weather is great. Everything is really down to the detail. Like I said, one of my cons I will probably have to say is it's somewhat a bit plasticky. But considering that I own like a thing or two of other Hasbro stuff, it was kind of expected. But I will have to admit that the detail they do on their stuff is really fantastic. The only other con I have is the speaker, but I will get to that in just a second. I just kind of want to show off what this thing does have. I don't really know what is that for. I think it's just a little compartment just to, I don't know, hide your snacks, whatever, whatnot. I don't know. You have two switches. That is a switch to turn everything on. This black switch, I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I'm really not 100% sure what that switch is for. I need to look that up. This here is your volume knob, actually. Once again, I will go into that in a second. Obviously, turning this way is volume up and turning this way is volume down. It is a full turn, and it will keep turning. One of the things that I do like is the fact that you can crack open the cyclotron. And what you do is you simply turn this wonderful safety guy here. It's a good bit of turning, actually. You pull that out, put him on a table. This bumper just slides right on up. Easy access. Easy to take this off. Is a simple hose. It goes. It's easy. And after that, you crack the bad boy open. It comes up with zero issues whatsoever. That's under everything. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the LED lights. Bleh. And there you are inside here, the cyclotron. If I can find a spot to put that at. There we go. And this unscrews. Oh boy, it does unscrew. There we go. That comes out like so, and this pops right on out. And like I said, the detail is not bad for the most part, honestly. I don't think these are legit anything. I think they're just for, show and design or whatnot. As well as this big guy right here. I mean, obviously he's just plastic. You can hear that. Now, one of the other features that I do like is these toggle switches right here. Those actually do something. This switch right here turns it from powering up OG Ghostbusters 84 style, is in that mode right now. And if you flip it up, you even hear a sound that change it to Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'll show you the difference in just a second. This switch right here actually turns off the rumble or the motor so it can vibrate or off or not vibrate. That's on off, and that's on. I'm gonna leave it on. And the nifty thing about it is it's like just like I guess a real deal or whatever. It will not power on at all with this all taken off. So you actually have to put everything back together in order for everything to power up. So let's go ahead and put old Humpty Dumpty back together again. Go ahead and slide that in. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. There we go. And we're going to put this to OG Ghostbusters. And we're going to comfortably, there we go. Slide that back on. It goes on like that. I'm not 100% sure if it'll power on like this, but let's see. And yep. So that's OG Ghostbusters. As you can see, the cyclotron is cycling through slowly. I mean, it sounds great. It looks great. You can hear the motor, the vibrating deal. It's all right. It definitely gives you a good back massage, that's for sure. And like I said, this is the volume. Turn this way. And now that's all the way. The speaker is one little speaker. And it's right there. So can't really see it. I think there's like the holes or whatever, but the speaker is there. Now, how loud is it? It's not really that. I mean, it's loud enough, like me powering on. Someone maybe on the other side of my house can somewhat hear it, but don't expect it to like shake the whole room. I know there are some people out there that probably got a whole ass subwoofer in there and got it freaking bumping, but for what this is, it's not bad. Now we're going to go ahead and power this off. And we're going to go ahead and crack this open. And now we're going to put this into afterlife mode. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in. This is afterlife mode. Cyclotron's going crazy. Proton pack is on overdrive. Everything. Things sounding unstable. Which is really fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I really can't wait to hear or whatever or whatnot how this works with the Toronto wand. Now there is one more detail that I'm going to show real quick, and then I'm gonna give the final thoughts. Shut that off. And so this is the other detail that I wanted to show, is the back of it. Now, for those hardcore Ghostbuster fans, you know that the OG pack has what is called the Alice frame. You know, a military grade deal that basically helps carry the backpacks of, you know, military soldiers or whatever or whatnot. So they use that to be, I guess you could say, the frame or whatnot to hold the proton pack. Well, this doesn't have it. It has the legit looking straps, which, you know, again, paying attention to detail, I'm okay with that, but not the frame. Not really a big deal, because from what I've understand, they also made this to where you can completely customize this still. You can probably just pop it on off and actually install the Alice frame to make it more authentic. So that's cool. You can kind of see the slots now for the speakers right there. That's actually, I'm trying to think. I don't know if that's weathered or actually, nah, that's weathered. Okay. Kind of hard to tell at points. But not a big deal. The straps are definitely, you know, I guess you could say if you got a little more fluff to your stuff, it'll definitely support that. Right here is where 4D batteries go in. So yeah, this thing does need some juice for sure. So that's the pack. Is it worth $400? Well, yes, it is worth $400 in my personal opinion. I would not, I don't regret my decision at all. I'm not trying to say this in a Ghostbusters enthusiast deal. I'm trying to do it as a non-Ghostbuster enthusiast as much as possible, but to really be honest with you, with all the details and everything that this product does give out, it's kind of hard not to grade this as a non-enthusiast. The cons that I did mention, the speaker and the straps a little bit and the somewhat plasticky feeling, you can look past all that easily. The detail work is great, and basically Hasbro has made it to where the stuff is easily upgradable. The best way I could break it down is picture it as an entry-level sports car. You get a good bit of bang for your buck, and there is room for improvement. There is room for upgrades, mods, you name it, you can do it. I'm pretty sure if you're crafty or whatever or whatnot, something will come along. So is this worth it? Yes, this was definitely worth the $400 or the $427 that I spent getting this thing for sure. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks or whatever, I'll have the Neutrino wand to complete everything, and my childhood self will go legit crazy. And that is it for today's episode of This Game Time. I know I'm not going to be up for a while, but that doesn't change the fact that you can still like, share, subscribe, follow me on Twitch and TikTok. Links are in the description box down below. take care of your mental health. I will always preach about that. Take care of your mental health the best way you can. Until next time, peeps. Laters.